Okay. Uh, how's everything going, Fadi?
Good. I started doing the quizzes and reading the book first. After
Okay.
that, after like doing everything, I will start just taking the measurement of my bathroom and doing everything else.
Good. Good. Do you have you have an idea what the change you want to do, or you want more information? Do you want more information to help you out?
Like the changes, I'm still on the process on what changes I have to do because the bathroom I choose, I have two bathrooms at my house.
Mm-hmm.
The first one I use it into another assignment for another class. So the second one I will do
Ah,
it here.
okay. No problem. Well,
And for this, I have to move the laundry inside because
oh,
when I did the kitchen, I removed the laundry from its original place.
I see. I got it. So, but don't worry, it's just a class. It's not, unless you want to do this project in the future, but it's just a class. So the most important now it's just you to exercise the knowledge we are developing here with these lectures, with the book.
Hmm.
And then again, I'm asking you, and then for those who will see this video, watch this video later, go simple. The most important is to get the information about all these guidelines and codes and requirements to be familiar with, and at the same time exercise your creativity, your planning and drawing skills. It's really important, but yeah, don't push too hard. If you think it's take a long time, just move, and in the future we can make the adjustment for your own project. Okay,
Hmm.
I won't demand so much for you guys, and then because it's a project, and then in our case, again, two projects in the same semester, it's a lot. So I need to be really conservative on my demands for you guys. Okay, so only you and me, only you and I. So today we'll talk about tiling. I won't go over the book. I won't go over the details of the chapters because I know you guys studied the book. So Mehan is here. So I
Hmm.
know you guys are studying the the book. So that's why I'm more relaxed today and talk about tiling, about finishing, about design, just to bring more information related to design for your project. So I know we talk about it during our kitchen, but I will go a little bit more uh, specific because this is for bathroom, and then probably something I will talk today you already saw, but it's no problem because it's more information for you to memorize. But I'm pretty sure I have way more information pertinent to bathroom with regards to tiling. Okay, so I prepared a slide. So now we have Mehana. Mia is coming. Wow, right. Welcome, Mehana. Welcome, Mia. She's still connecting. Okay, now Christina too. Wow. Okay, now Mehana, Mia, and Christina. Good. All right. Mehana, Mia, and Christina, welcome. So, how are you doing, Mehana?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, wow, it's working. Okay. Yeah, I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. And how's your project doing? Are you any questions? Any doubts?
No, I'm doing pretty good.
Good. Glad to know. And you, Mia, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. I was doing my bathroom at school and then I came home for the holidays. So I
Oh,
kind of have to restart and do a different bathroom here, but that's okay.
all right. As I told you, Fed, please don't push hard. Go simple. If the project you do for this class is not the one you're dreaming to, don't worry. Just go simple, and then the future can improve your project if you want to do something for yourself. But at this very moment, Mahana, Christina, and Mia, it's just to train the knowledge you are getting here with us through the book. And exercise your plan, drawing, design skill, only that. So if you want to go simple, don't worry. I want to see the result is the knowledge, okay? Good to know, Mia. And you, Christina, how are you doing?
I'm doing good, thank you.
So any questions, any doubt about the project?
Not so far. I'm good, thank you.
Good. Okay, so I was a talk with Fadi. Today we'll talk about finishing, tiling. So I won't go over the book or the chapter of the books because you guys are studying it. So I'll bring some chair for this cake. It's regard to finishing and design. Okay, so let me share the slides so we can start. There you go. Minimize this here. And there. Okay, tiling for bathroom. So I know we saw it when we talk about kitchen, but today will be more specific for bathroom. And then obviously when we talk about tiling, it always comes to our mind ceramic and porcelain, but it's not only ceramic and porcelain. Tile, it's a name. It's a word conjured up a vision of different materials goes on the floor on the wall besides tile, besides ceramic and porcelain, okay? So design with tile is an opportunity to combine your sense of artistry and style with the practical needs of any kinds of room. Definitely, because we talk about a product, it comes in pieces, and then gives us an opportunity to make some really cool patterns, special patterns. So, and because there's another consideration about tiling, came up in my mind now when I talk to you, because this is really important for me to highlight for you guys when you talk about tiling. I know I'll talk about a lot of subjects, but tiling, it's the most expensive in case ceramic and porcelain, okay? In case of ceramic and porcelain, tiling is the most expensive job you do in your house. Because the other products, you just, the installation is really simple. But when you talk about ceramic and porcelain, and then I will show it in the next, the other slides, it's something really time consuming, material consuming, and it's really expensive. So when you go over tiling today, and I talk about the opportunity to combine a sense of artistry and style, be really careful with choosing the tile. Ask your customer, never push hard to your customer. Let me stop this, I want you to see my face. Never push hard to your customer to choose faster. Because when you set a tile on the wall, or when you set a tile on the floor, that's it. It will be there for a long time. 20 years, 30 years, it's really expensive to remove it. It's really expensive to install it. So one type I give to you guys is the same for painting. When the guy wants to choose a color, a paint color for any room you design, you always ask them to take a swatch home or just buy a really simple, small sample, 8 ounces of paint, so he can paint the wall, make a square 8 by 8 one side, another side, and see how the color will behave in this room during the daylight, afternoon light, artificial light, etc. Because the color you see in the store, the color you see in the swatch in the store will change drastically when you check your home. The same for tiling. People look at tile and online, internet, say, wow, this blue is so beautiful. I think goes really well in my bathroom. Go to the store and realize that the color's a little bit okay, not the same he saw online, because you know the screen shows different color when you saw face to face. But in the store, it's still okay. And they say, okay, I like this style, I'll buy it. I advise your customer, don't buy now, don't close the deal. You can buy 1 or 2 pieces, don't need to buy the entire box. You can buy individual pieces, take to your home. and put in the place you want and see how this style, how this color will behave out there, because surprise happens. Chances are they see, wow, totally changed, because as you know, the light bounces. When the light hit the wall, for example, and go to the floor, bring the color of the wall to the floor and change the color of the wall or the tile, for example. Even the curtain you have in the place will contaminate the color of the tile. Everything contaminate the color of the product you bring. So don't push hard. Make your customer really safe to choose, because once it's done, it's done. You cannot bring, come back and remove all the tile, put a new one, because remove tile means break everything, break down everything. It's a lot of money, it's a lot of cost, okay? So I like when he says it's opportunity to test our skill, but go slow, go safe, make tests, and don't push hard your customers, okay? And design with tile is an opportunity to combine your sense of artistry and style with the practical needs of any kinds of room. The word tile conjures up a vision of a floor or wall covering used mainly in kitchens and bathrooms, but it can be set on any surface in any room, like this, for example. You can use a tile in a living room surrounding your fireplace, goes really well, or you can go outdoor. So tiling, especially porcelain and ceramic, is really dynamic. You can use in any place. You can have a porcelain and ceramic in your living room, even in your dining room, in your countertop. So it's a really, really good product. It's really good to work with. So, but again, when you talk about tiling, we're not only refer only about ceramic and porcelain. There are many different types of tile. Ceramic porcelain is one of them, but we have stone. This is ceramic, and this is porcelain. As you can see, both ceramic and porcelain comes with the material, with the finishing, with the design can mimic real rock, real stone, or real wood like this. This is a porcelain which mimics wood. Last week I had a customer, she went to see the floor in my department, and she saw a tile, a porcelain tile on the display, and she said, I love this wooden floor. I want to put this wooden floor in my bathroom. So I said, well, this is really beautiful, but this is not a wood floor. This is porcelain. And she was really amazed, because she said, wow, I thought it was real wood. And then when she touched it, she could feel it's cold. So it's mineral. And then she was really amazed with the quality, the visual quality of the material nowadays. So we can see really good product, a really good printing job. Mimics perfect stone. We have another porcelain mimics with perfection. The Carrara marble looks real marble, but it's not, it's porcelain. So it's really easy to work with this material, give a lot of opportunity for us to use our creativity, etc. So, and then we have obviously tile, we have ceramic and porcelain, and we have stones, real stones. In this case, we have two slates of stone. One is this black one. In my country, we call it ardósia. It came from Brazil. And this other one is travertine. You can use both in wall and tile. But we have a vinyl tile too. It's a pure and stick vinyl in this shape of a tile, 12 by 12, 18 by 18, and then we can install on the floor. We have a parquet, mimics made of wood, like those here. We have a parquet in tile. It's not individual piece, but came in tile like that, 12 by 12, 16 by 16, and we set on the floor. And then we have a carpet. I have to talk about carpet tile, but I won't talk about carpet tile in the bathroom. Despite the fact I saw once a carpet in a bathroom, and I heard one of my customers tell he had carpet in his bathroom, but it's, I think, so awkward. I just talk about carpet tile because in the future, when you work as interior designer, you need to know carpet comes in tile shape too, but for bathroom, that's not the case, okay? So let's start to talk about designing with tile using ceramic and porcelain. Creating your design, it's a fun part where you bring all the variables of size, shape, color, and texture into one unified composition. And definitely, as you can see, this material is really interesting because you can play with this, with the shapes, with the line the tile makes, with the contrast with the grout. As you can see here, I don't know what was the inspiration. Maybe he got inspired with this beautiful, I think it's a lightning, and then he used the same idea in the wall, and instead to put all the tiles lining up, he made it this diversification of alignment of the tile, and then he plays with the angles because everything he is in square and he came in angles. So anyways, as you can see, as a designer, we can have a lot of possibilities to make a really cool design with something so simple. So when you talk about tiling, we talk about to make something really cool visually, but without buying a lot of materials, a lot of gadgets. It's just the tile, just the way you set the tile, just the way you play the tile with the grout and other objects, make this looks really interesting. But as you can see, everything's so simple, just a tile, just a color, just a really plain countertop. But as you can see, it's so rich in detail. So tiling definitely makes us push us for our creativity. So and another option too, as you can see, the guy played with this tile and he used these mosaics on the wall, this mosaic in hexagon size shapes, and then play with this spiral square cabinet, and then with this a lot of angles on the floor. So as you can see, we can not only go one style, we can mix the styles, mix the product. We can use hexagon in the wall, we can use a square in the floor, we can go anyways. There's a lot of possibilities. Obviously, our customers must give us the last word, yes or no, but that's why it's really important for us when you do a project, make a really beautiful and realistic rendering, because the rendering can show it clear for your customer, and then you can sell this idea way better than just talking. So another opportunity, something simple like that, just using a white tile, a subway tile, but he used a small green one and make this this junction go in different directions. So look at this, it's so simple, it's so cheap to use. It's not one of the most expensive tile. On the contrary, this tile is really cheap. It's one of the cheapest we have, but only using the different colors, the same style but different shapes, and it makes this bathroom really interesting. So if your customer is in a budget, you don't think, okay, he's in a budget, cannot go with tile. Yeah, he can go with tile. If you use your creativity, you select a good material, more affordable, and use your options or the colors, you can make something really cool for your customers, okay? Creating design, another important aspect, we can use the patterns, because some tile offer patterns for us to make the environment in the wall or in the floor. So creating patterns, it's another truth we have with us. We can use it in our favor. So the customer, most of the time, they don't have any idea what the product exists. They don't have an idea of the variety of products in the market. But as a designer, we know, because we're all the time, constantly, every week we're going online, we're visiting showrooms, we're talking to other fellows, architects, designers, so we get a lot of information. We're always on top of the updates, the new launches, so we can bring a lot of ideas for our customers. So like something like that. So when they go to the store, most of the time they go totally lost. They know they want to do something really new, they want to renew the best, but they don't have any idea what to do and the possibilities. But as a designer, we know. So think about the patterns too. Pattern is a really good line we have for us when we use tile. For example, this here, he uses this tile, and use these little square tiles, like I can see here. He just set on the corner, so everything have to do the tile guy to cut the edges here and set the small squares. Here, the same one is using to trim around it. He using the middle, so like that is something. It's beautiful. Demands more time, but it's not so complicated because we have all this material already ready to go. So just set it. You don't need to put together most of these streams, most of these how to say, this accent tile, because it comes ready. So look this, it's so beautiful, brings a lot of life to the bathroom. And as you can see, the bathroom is, the walls just white. Use the old door here, but look how the new tile, well done with the right color, brings life to the environment. Maybe he doesn't need to buy a new cabinet, doesn't need to buy a new vanity. You can say we can paint it, your old furniture, the cabinet you have in your bathroom, and then just change the tiling on the floor and on the wall and keep the same material, the same sink, etc. You just bring a lot of life for this project. Or you can be more conservative, just like that. Some projects are less intricate and more symmetrical. If you use only symmetry, instead use all these different patterns, you go well too. It's not bad to be more conservative. Depends on your customer. I think in a small space, the less intricate and more symmetrical goes well, because in a small space, that's my opinion, I respect yours. In small space, we have a lot of pattern. It can be really disturbing. It can be, we can have a lot of different focal points, and then maybe your bathroom won't be okay. So think about sizes. I think sizes is always the most important before you decide what kind of design you put in the bathroom, which kind of color. Pattern is really good, but be careful when you use a pattern, because it can be really disturbing visually. So demands a lot of creativity, a lot of common sense from us. So another option is a combination of polished stone tiles with the pattern tiles. I like this. I really like. I personally love contrast. I'm not totally conservative, but not totally modern, but I like the idea to have some contrast. And contrast in terms of color, for example, if you use primary color as an accent color, I like it. I really like it. And in the case of the tile, the idea to use polish and rough together brings so beautiful visual aspect for the design, which for me, it's really okay. I don't know for the customer, but again, when you do this, experiment with your customer. Take the tile, put on top of the table, and get one of this mosaic and put side by side. Ask your customer to look and see. So they need to see with you what you're proposing. It's not only the paper. You need to take a customer to the showroom and show your idea, because that's the most important part of the design, when you show the product and your customer can interact with the product. In this case, I like the idea to use the polish and the rough together. So as you can see, this is another trend in terms of design, when they make this beautiful like a area rag, like a mat. It's the same tile here, the same tile here. They only change the direction. In this case, it was set perpendicular with the wall. In this case, they change and put an angle and surround with this beautiful mosaic. So look at this, it's something so simple, doesn't require a lot of investment, and then brings a lot of life to your project. Pattern and form work together to enhance the bathroom, or you can use the same pattern in all the extensions. So in this case, I think for this big bathroom, it's interesting, but I like the idea to make something like that. When you have not the same pattern all the time, like here. Let's go back. Like here, I think there's a kind of pollution, visual pollution, because the same mosaic all the time. And in this case here, what the designer did was just put some mosaics, but not all the way or the extension of the room. He just put in some part and complement with different tiles. So see how beautiful it gets in your floor. It just change, just combine different product, different texture. We can make a beautiful environment. So that's a good thing about tiling, because you can combine different tiles, different patterns, different texture in the same project. It's really amazing. So creating your design, setting the small tiles as an inlaid mosaic rug leads to a nice balancing of pattern like this here. You just put a small tile in the middle and set this mosaic surrounded and create this beautiful like artificial rug surrounded by the tile, the original tile he's using. And look at the wall. In this case, I think the guy used a wallpaper. It was really okay. I don't have any problem with wallpapers. And here in this bathroom, he used the same tile in the wall he's using the floor. And please pay attention in this detail. I talk about that when we talk about kitchen. Usually, the manufacturer, they made tile for wall and tile for floor. Tile for wall is thinner and tile for floor is thicker. You cannot use a wall tile on the floor, never, because it can break. But most of the time they produce wall and floor tile. How do I know? It's simple. When you go to the store, just look at the box. And the box or the case of the tile tells you wall tile, floor tile, or wall/floor tile. And then if it's wall and floor tile, you can use in the wall and the floor with no problem. So as you can see, he used the same tile, but to break the monotony of the same tile all the time, he just created this mosaic make this rug with a mosaic. It's not expensive. This mosaic comes in 12 by 12. He bought maybe 10 or 12 and sat here and used this accent tile around it and making this beautiful rug. So as you can see, it's something really cool and something it brings life to the customer. But again, it's a tile. Tile is meant to be set and last longer. If you read any books about tiling, floor, and ceramic, it says it's something. It's a product it can last 4,000 years because it's mineral. So it's not meant to be changed every 2 years, 3 years, like we do with the carpet, with rug. This once your customer bought the project, installed in the house, that's it. It will be there for 20 years, 30 years. So pay attention to that detail, okay? And again, creative pattern. Patterns are created using one or more of variables of shape, size, color, or texture. So you can use the same type of tile here, a subway. In this case, he used a white one and a blue one and combined with a subway 2x6 in different color to make this beautiful pattern, and then choose a different grout. So it's something so simple. He just used the same tile with different color and just add a new one with different size, but the same family, it's a subway, and make this beautiful, beautiful pattern. Modular tile of different sizes may be set in any of dozens of repetitive tiles like this. You can use the same tile, but with different colors. And then you can create a really interesting visual aspect for your bathroom. So if you read these patterns are created using one or more of variables of shape, size, color, texture. Modular tile of different sizes may be set any of dozens of repetitive patterns, as we saw previously in other slides. And tile of the identical size and shape but different color may be set in the same pattern with even more dramatic effect. As you can see, we saw pattern made with different size and texture of a tile, and we saw a pattern made with the same tile but with different colors, and we saw a mosaic, saw a pattern made with the same family of tile but with different color and different size. So there are infinite possibilities to work design with tile. It's really interesting. So just go over all the magazines and get inspiration. We can make a lot of good stuff in terms of design with tiling for bathroom and kitchen. So we have some allied in this war. One of these are the so-called accent tiles. Accent tiles, they are available in seemingly endless variety. When you put one side by side, you can go all the way around the room. So it's something really easy to work. We can work, usually this accent tile works only in one part of the wood. Don't need to put all of them on all the extension of the wall. It's just like a strip. But I just set 3 here. But if you go online and type accent tiles, especially this name here, Litelius, you see a lot of different types, different color. They're so cool. Not Litelius, but Listerius. There's a S missing here. Sorry. It's a narrow tile used to accent filled tile. Listerios on the wall often have a raised relief and are used for cornice, molding, mural frames, chair rail, or borders to outline wall sections for visual interest, like this here, for example. We saw some on the floor, but we saw a lot in the wall, like this here. So we can see this kind of tile in the tile section, this chair rail and this molding, and then when you put the Listerios framed by these 2 elements, brings a lot of life. So we can play with a lot of possibilities to make different options, different design with this material, like this here, for example. The guy used 2 chair rails on the top, on the bottom, and this in this case, it was not a Listerios, it was just like a mosaic, make this surround and bring life to this. Could be boring, sure, but it's not boring because just break this routine of the same title with this narrow line of mosaic surrounded by this beautiful red chair rail. And then the same for the niche, for the soap, for the shampoo. You can use this same material and make a frame, and that's it. So as you can see, it's only one type of tile surrounded by this accent tile, and the investment here was not so much because it's just a small area, so it brings a lot of life to the project. So when you talk about tile, we need to talk about another product that goes with the tile, and usually people don't pay attention, but I want to highlight how important this product is the grout. Grout, it is used for joints and comes in different type of colors. When you go to a store, you see the different possibility of the grout to be used in your tile. This is the grout. The grout goes in between the tiles. Some tile you can install butt to butt, so it doesn't require the grout. But most of the time, people want to use grout. They want to see the line. So in general, the people choose the color of the grout as the same color of the tile, like as you can see here. It's a really common when you go to a showroom and you see a tile like that, and then the company suggests a grout which matches color with the tile, like the subway white, and the grout is bright white. It's okay, it's still okay if in a small environment you can use grout matching. But pay attention to this slide here. Imagine if you play, this is the matching color. As you can see, the matching color brings this uniform look, black or charcoal grout with charcoal ceramic, and bright white grout with bright white ceramic subway. It's okay. But when you see something like that, see the possibility, how the color, the different color of grout can highlight your tile. So it demands a lot of braveness. Most of the customers, they not so brave, but it's something we can show to your customer. Look, you have a so interesting bathroom, but if you put everything plain, you disappear. What about bring some lime, bring some accent? And the accent necessarily can be the grout, like as you can see here. Look at this floor. I think this project is really interesting because the guy used here a mosaic, a white mosaic, and use a charcoal grout. And here, he used this beautiful tile. I have this tile in my store. It's predominant white with charcoal, but the grout is white. So we see white grout here and charcoal grout here. See how they combine the color, how make this simple bathroom so interesting for the customer. It's not a big bathroom, it's not a big shower, but only designing with the grout makes put a lot of life in this project. I believe this tile I have in my store is not one of the most expensive. I think it's $20, $12 the box with 8. It's so simple, it's but beautiful. But look, he play with this tile, with the grout, and with this mosaic with the grout, and put in here a subway with the charcoal grout as well, and see black and white, black and white, black and white. It brings a lot of life. We have an hexagon here, we have a rectangle here, we have organic here, like a mosaic. So it's so interesting. So as you can see, if we have a creativity, we can make something really cool with so simple ideas, simple materials. Okay, we talk about flooring, we talk about grout, we talk about ceramic, we talk about porcelain, but it's really important for you, my friends, my future design, to know how does it work. As I told you, tiling with ceramic porcelain is really cool. Tiling with ceramic porcelain is really durable. It will last forever, but it is really expensive. Why? Because as you can see here, it's not only set the tile. You need to prepare all the environment. You need to do a lot of work. For example, when you go to a bathroom to do a project, or doesn't matter if it's a bathroom or kitchen, tiling takes days to be done. First, you need to prepare the environment, the room. If you have a shower, you need to seal it. So it's 24 hours, 48 hours to seal and to dry. After sealing, you need to set the tile with thin set. When you set the tile, more 24, 48 hours for the thin set cure. And then after 48 hours, you need to grout it. More 36 hours for the grout to be cured. And then you have to seal it. More 12 hours, 24 hours to seal, get dry. So when you do a project with tiling for your customer, you need to highlight this is gonna take about 1 week. For 1 week, you cannot use the bathroom because it's not just set and use the same day. So how does it work for tiling? This is the basic diagram for install tiling. And usually the house in the United States made of wood come with the subfloor made of plywood. So you cannot install tiling over the plywood subfloor in the bathroom or anywhere. It requires to be used this material, a cement board. So on top of the plywood, in the floor or in the wall of the bathroom or in the kitchen, you have, or the contractor have to install a cement board. In between the cement board and the plywood comes adhesive. Some people use grout to make to adhesive the cement board on top of the plywood. Anyways, when you do the installation of this cement board, and this cement board must be screwed, you have to impervious, to put some material to make it waterproof. In this case, in the shower, you need to use this material called red guard. So when you put the red guard on top of the cement board, about 24 hours, 48 hours, this board is ready to receive the tile. So how you set the tile? You need to go with a mortar called the thin set, and this thin set is the adhesive to set the tile on top of the backer board or the cement board. When you install the cement board, when you install the tile on top of the cement board, after 48 hours, we can grout it. And then you put the grout. The grout goes in between the tiles, make the joints. And then after you put the grout, you need to seal it. Is it mandatory to seal it? Some grout like this doesn't require it, but because it goes in the shower, in the bathroom, I always tell my customers, seal it. Because even the best quality grout, it's not so perfect to avoid mold and mildew and moisture in the bathroom. So it's mandatory in the bathroom, especially in the shower, even if you use the best quality grout, to seal it. And when the contractor will seal, you seal everything, not only grout, you seal all the tiles, so it makes it the job more secure for your customer. So as you can see, this is a long time work. You start, let's say, Monday, and it's gonna be ready maybe Friday. So it's a long project. It means the contractor you have to go to your customer house during the all days the same week. It's something really time consuming, and that's why really expensive. Most of the time when I do a quote for my customers, when they ask me about a project with tiling, when I have a system in my company, and we see the cost of the materials and cost of the labor. Most of the time, believe me, the cost of the labor is the double of the price of the materials. So this is the red guard. I want to highlight it. This is a one brand, but there's a lot of one. This product, it's mandatory, especially in the shower. As you can see, the bathroom is here, but in the shower, it's mandatory. And even if you use this product here, cement board, this cement board is theoretically impervious, but we cannot install anything on top of the cement board prior you seal it. So this is the product must be used on top of the cement board. 2 layers. After 2 layers, this product become red, and then now it's ready to go. It's ready to set the tile with the thing set, okay? So we talk about tiling, and you saw tiling with ceramic and porcelain, how complex is to use ceramic and porcelain in a project. Lasts longer, yeah, lasts longer, but it's time consuming, it's money consuming. But it's not only ceramic and porcelain when we talk about tiling. We can talk about another kind of product. We can talk about vinyl and laminate plank. And there's some vinyl and laminate tile too, the same material. So vinyl plank, we saw it in the kitchen, but I'll talk about the bathroom. This product can be used in the bathroom. So vinyl plank flooring or vinyl tile flooring is known for its versatile and durability, not as durable as ceramic and porcelain, please. It is comfortable underfoot while still creating a sleek, attractive finish to your room. In addition to being moisture resistant, it's called waterproof. Vinyl is also strain resistant and can dampen noise, making it a preferred flooring choice for families with children and pets. Definitely, because in the case the vinyl, it's made of plastic, and plastic absorbs more noise. So you won't have a lot of noise when you walk on top of this material. So as you can see here, the same for ceramic and for porcelain. This material offers a lot of options in terms of texture and colors. Most of them comes in wood pattern, but we have some vinyl planks mimics natural stone as well, but the most popular are the vinyl planks, which mimics wood. And it's really interesting when you see this product, because the printing job is so good. It's so good, really looks wood, but it's plastic, it's vinyl. And the installation is really easy. As you can see, you just click and lock. It doesn't require anything. This product is so good. If you have a tile in your flooring, you don't need to remove the tile. You can install this product on top of your old ceramic or your old porcelain, and that's totally okay. So that's why a lot of people nowadays will choose vinyl plank or laminate plank, because they just install really easy with no glue, no screw, nothing. So the other option is the laminate. So different from the vinyl, laminate is made of wood throughout all the product, but it's like an MDF, and the top of the material comes another printing job. It's not a real wood, so it's a processed wood, and this look here is a printing job. This finishing is called finishing foil with a high definition printing job that mimics perfectly the wood, and the installation, as you can see, is really simple. Doesn't require any kind of thin set, grout, nothing. It's something we can do the same day. because this is a plank made of wood, or the raw material is wood, the only consideration you need to think about it is when your customer buy this product, it cannot be installed at the same days, because it made of wood, it requires to be acclimated for 48 hours. So you have to tell your customer, okay, you buy the flooring, take this flooring to the room you want to install, put in the room we want to install, open the case and leave there for 48 hours, because the product needs to adjust with the temperature and the moisture rate of the room. After that, it can be installed. And then the installation is really easy. Everything you need to do is just use a utility knife or a really thin saw to cut, and use a mallet and this gadget to put the floor in the place, and that's it. Some flooring, some laminate flooring doesn't require underlayment, because some brand comes with underlayment attached, other doesn't. But underlayment is not so expensive, just a moisture soundproof barrier goes under the flooring, over the other flooring. So, and that's it. When the contractor install it, the same day your customer can use the bathroom, can use the local, doesn't need to be there getting dry, cured, nothing like that. So, and the cost is way, way, way cheaper to install than the cost of a ceramic and porcelain. But customer asks, it doesn't last longer like ceramic and porcelain? Of course not. But I have a customer who came to me and said, I bought laminate 20 years ago, it's still okay. So it depends how you use it, the way you treat your material, it can last for a long time. But if you don't use well, of course, it won't last longer like ceramic and porcelain. So again, laminate plank and vinyl plank, they are both floating floor, plank, floating floor. Why floating? Because it's called floating because it's not glued down, it's not nailed down, they are not screwed down. It means they float. What keeps them in the place is the gravity. So in the system to install is this system he called click lock system. Click and lock, click and lock. Click and lock, really easy to install. It's so easy, do your eyes do it all the time. Most of the time they don't use the contract, they can do it, you can do it, I can do it, anyone can do it. Just read the manual, see the tutorials online, you see how easy to install this guy. And there's a lot of added value for this product too. So when you go to the store and some customer ask, and then let me show my face again because it's really important for you to see. People ask to me, okay, Dimitrios, we have a vinyl plank, and we have a laminate plank. Which one's the best? There's no best. You need to understand one thing. For any product you see in the store, the companies usually offer 3 grades for the same product. Let's talk about vinyl plank. The company offers 3 grades: the best quality brand, the better quality plank, and the good quality plank, vinyl plank. For laminate, for example, the same, the best quality brand, the better quality, and the good quality. You need to be aware about the do's and don'ts of each one. So when they ask to me which one is the best, I say both are the same. Vinyl plank and laminate plank, they have the same good quality. They last longer, they are the top quality, they are waterproof, they are scratch resistant. The only difference is one vinyl is made of plastic, and the other, laminate, is made of wood, like MDF. Which one do you prefer? I prefer laminate. Why? Because the vinyl is bad? No, not that the vinyl is bad. Because I like wood. I like to feel the touch of the wood, only that. But if you get the best quality vinyl plank and the best quality brand of laminate plank, they are exactly the same. The difference is your taste. You don't mind to use plastic on top of your food, just mimic wood, no problem, go with the vinyl. But if you want something more similar with the wood, go with the laminate. But again, you need to be aware about the characteristics of each one. Again, we have a top quality, medium quality, and the below quality. The top quality always offer a lifetime warranty. The better quality usually offer 10 years, 15 years warranty, and the good quality maybe 1 year, 5 years. And then for vinyl plank and for laminate plank, the top quality, they are waterproof. But for laminate plank, for the vinyl plank and for the laminate plank, the better quality, they are considered water resistant. It means when you have any problem with spilling water in the bathroom, it must be dry as fast as you can. It's not a problem, but dry faster. But the waterproof you can take more than 24 hours to dry because the water won't penetrate. So this is, you need to highlight your customer. If you want something water-free, go the best quality, waterproof. Okay, I don't have money because the best quality product is $60, $59 the case. So let's go to the below grade. Let's go to the better quality. It's about $30, $40, but it's not waterproof. It's not waterproof. It's water resistant. So we need to read the manual. So we need to explain your customer really well. I use this. My way to approach my customer is always showing the best quality. Not because I want to make my customer spend more money, because I want to make clear I offer the best for them. But when they say, Dimitri, I am in a budget, okay, let's go to the below grade. And then I highlight, okay, this is as good as that, but have this characteristics, doesn't fulfill the same necessity you have. So it demands more care from you. So, and the good grade for both vinyl plank and laminate plank, the good quality is not meant to be used in the bathroom. If you go any company, Lowe's or Home Depot, and ask for the vinyl plank, good quality brand, and the laminate plank, good quality laminate, they are not meant to be used in the bathroom. They cannot be used in the bathroom, only in the living room, in bedroom, whatever, but not in the bathroom, not in the kitchen. So if you want to install it in the bathroom, should go with the better quality or the best quality, okay? Okay, keep going.
I have a question.
Yep.
Can either of those be placed, or how do you place them? Is it okay to use them above whatever floor you already have? Or how do you?
Yeah, the vinyl plank and the laminate plank you can use on top of the old flooring. Doesn't require to remove it. The only floor you cannot use under is carpet. If you have a carpet, you have to remove it. But you have a tile there. If you have a linoleum there, you can install on top of it. It's amazing. That's why a lot of people buying laminate or vinyl, because I have a tile there. So I have to break everything because it costs a lot of money to break and clean. No. Install on top of it. And that's why it's really good.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Going back. There you go. So again, it's just a matter of taste. I prefer laminate because it's close to wood, but nothing against the vinyl. If you can see here, it's really difficult to do the identification. This is vinyl, comes in because the color is gray, they call the plastic, and this is laminate because it almost color of the wood. But as you can see, the printing job, the printing job quality is identical. It's really good. It's impressive how they get close, really close to the touch, to the feeling, and to the visual aspect of the wood. It's fantastic. So another product really popular, especially for the people are in a budget, especially people they have a mobile home, is this guy here called vinyl tile peel and stick. It's a vinyl tile, like you can see. It's a tile 18 by 18, sometimes 18 by 24. It's made of vinyl, really thin, and peel and stick. What does it mean? There's a adhesive here. You peel this plastic off, and then you stick on the floor. Most vinyl tile has peel and stick backing, which makes installation easier than tiles that require mortar. So definitely, it's really cool to install. People, they're really in a budget, especially most of my customers who buy this product, people who lives in a mobile home, usually it's elder people, they don't have a lot of money and they don't mind to have this product. We have different patterns, different colors. They are really nice, but again, it's not the top quality. It's water resistant, it's not waterproof. And the only concern, the only not complain is most of the time this glue is not so strong. So we need to highlight your customer before to install. The floor must be really, really well cleaned and degreased. If you have any grease, any fat, anything, we can disturb the glue it won't work, and the floor will peel off. So this demands a lot of care to install. It's easy to install, but the floor again must be really clean and degreased, otherwise everything will come out. But it's really cheap. It's something anyone can do it, even elder people can do it. This is the most cheaper, one of the most cheaper products to be used in a bathroom on the floor. Some people use on the wall, but it's most for the floor. And the other is the vinyl sheet. Some people know this product as linoleum. It's from 1930s, 1940s. The good thing about this is this vinyl sheet floor comes in a roll, most of the time 12 feet long, and then we can cut the long and install. It's only one sheeting, goes all the way to the floor. Sometimes you need to do a seam if the environment is wider than 12, but anyways, it's a vinyl sheet. But again, it's not so easy to install because it requires to use adhesive, and this adhesive is not easy to install. It's not easy to use. Most contractor can do that, but it's something I don't recommend for do-it-yourself to do unless they have experience and requires seaming. It requires seaming because, as you can see, like carpet, it comes in a roll. If your bathroom is small, doesn't need to seam. But if the bathroom is bigger than 12 feet, probably you have some seams. And then in this case, you need to use this tape. So it's more time consuming, it's more labor consuming. It's not so popular, but it's the most used for mobile homes. And now, for example, the Home Depot, they are not installing more floating floor like vinyl planks and laminate planks in mobile homes. In houses, there's a heavy foundation because the earthquake, because the movement, this material can be suffer some damage. So for mobile homes now, most of the companies only recommend vinyl sheet or this guy here, because this is it's a adhesive down. So if you have some earthquake, some movement, you won't break like vinyl plank, for example. This can be pulled apart if the house moves in an earthquake. All this tongue and groove can come out. So that's why now we don't do this anymore. Our contract, the customer can do it by himself, but most contracts they don't do it because they cannot guarantee it will work in mobile home. So again, for mobile home, vinyl tile peeling stick or linoleum. So again, we saw ceramic tile, porcelain tile, we saw vinyl tile, we saw wood tile, laminate. Now we saw vinyl and vinyl sheets. So there's one aspect really important to highlight, and I need to tell you guys. When you talk about bathroom, people say, what material can I use in a bathroom? But think about that, my fellow designer. Bathroom is not only this. Bathroom has two environments in the same environment. We have the bathroom itself, and we have another compartment inside the bathroom called shower. That's why we need to be really smart when we talk about bathroom, because shower is the area where you take shower, and there's a lot of water. It means the material you can use in the bathroom necessarily doesn't need to be used here. You can use here. Again, remember in the kitchen design, when I introduced you guys the difference between ceramic and porcelain. Remember, I told ceramic is not impervious. Ceramic is not waterproof. Porcelain is waterproof. Porcelain is impervious. So in this case, we can use ceramic in the bathroom. Yes, we can use ceramic in the bathroom, but don't use ceramic in the shower because it's not impervious. The only ceramic you can use in a shower is this guy here, the Subway, because Subway comes with this enamel cover on top of it, makes the spot really impervious. But besides that, never goes with ceramic in the shower. Like laminate, and like vinyl and laminate on the floor. You can use a laminate and vinyl on the floor in the bathroom. Yes, we can use a laminate here. You can use vinyl here. Can I use a laminate here and vinyl here? Never, never. Don't use here. Only outside. So think about it. I put some materials here. This is for wall and this is for floor. This is a beautiful mosaic. This mosaic is made of glass, and this mosaic is made of glass and metal. Can I use in a shower? Yes, I can use in a shower, but on the wall. We cannot use this on the floor. Why? Because this is made of glass. Despite if it's really slippery, it can break, can cut your feet. So never use mosaics with glass or the metal on the floor, but you can use in the wall or the shower. Can I use subway, the ceramic subway in the shower? Yes, you can. Only in the wall because it's really glossy. If you put it on the floor, you can slippery. You can kill somebody. And by the way, this is subway is only for the wall. Again, the ceramic and the porcelain made for the wall is thinner than the ceramic porcelain made for the wall, for the floor. The floor is more thicker. So I can use subway in the shower, yes, but on the wall. And porcelain. Porcelain you can use in the floor and you can use in the wall. And these guys here, this is a mosaic I put on the ground. This is one of the most popular mosaics used in the shower floor. This is a mosaic made of pebbles. As you can see, all made of real stone. This can be used on the wall and on the floor. Most of the people are using pebbles on the floor. It's really cool. They said it's really good when you take shower in bare feet and step on top of these river rock pebbles, make a massage, etc. So you can use this mosaic on the wall and you can use on the floor in your shower. But because it's natural stone, you have to highlight one thing. I can install it in a shower on the floor, but it requires to be sealed. If you don't seal, you have a problem with infiltration. So again, for the shower, these materials goes well by respecting the place. You can use wall, you can use glass and metal mosaics on the wall, but not on the floor. You can use this on the wall, on the floor. You can use this on the wall and porcelain in both. And in the bathroom, you can use paint. You have a lot of paint to use in the different colors of paint for to use in the bathroom. You can use wallpaper. You can use ceramic. You can use a ceramic texture. You can use porcelain on the floor. You can use ceramic on the floor, and you can use vinyl plank, and you can use a laminate plank on the floor on the bathroom. Okay, there are big difference between bathroom and shower. And for painting, this is a good type. Painting for the bathroom, I suggest not only me, but the manufacturer only suggests two shins, satin and semi-gloss. Never use eggshell or flat in the bathroom because those guys here, they are not mold and mildew resistant. They don't have this sheen, they have this enamel to make the sheen. The enamel which makes the sheen, the gloss, protects the paint, repels the water, repels the vapor, and repels the possibility to have any kind of mold. So for bathroom, only use satin or semi-gloss. The only part you can use a flat is gonna be on the floor, the ceiling. But in the bathroom, satin. In the shower can go semi-gloss, in the furniture high gloss. I don't like high gloss, and well, I think it's so tacky, but satin and semi-gloss go well. Usually I suggest satin on the walls and semi-gloss and the trims, on the mold, in the baseboard, on the door, etc. So it's easy to clean, scrubbability, etc. So well, as you can see, there are a lot of charts online, even in the store, to talk about the different sheens and where you can use this paint in the specific areas. Okay, so again, in the bathroom, satin and semi-gloss or high gloss only. Eggshell and flat, never. And then some ideas for you guys. I'll talk about paint, I'll talk about wallpaper, I'll talk about floor, etc. So the best part of our presentation today is some slides. I like this here. I select some slides based on everything I talk now on the materials, and then for you to have ideas, inspirations. Look at this here. This is a bathroom with a mosaic on the floor, subway on the wall, and painting on the floor, on the wall too. So have a wall half painted and half tiled. And see, he used subway white. Instead, he used a white grout. He preferred to use a dark grout made of charcoal. It makes this beautiful, beautiful mosaic, beautiful pattern combined with this mosaic on the floor. Or another bathroom. He only used tile on the floor, but the entire wall covered of paint. You can use a paint in the bathroom, but again, satin or semi-gloss. Or an entire bathroom totally covered of paint. No tile, no kind of ceramic, just a paint. It's good. You can play with the color combination. It's fantastic. So it's a cheap option. Even for floor, if the customer doesn't have money, he can buy a paint which covers the concrete, make stain the concrete or dye the concrete. It's totally okay. So it's a cheap option. I didn't put here, but I can show online this material, because usually I have a customer which come with me and say, Dimitri, I don't have a lot of money to make a flooring. So which floor is the best for me, cheapest for me, for my area, for my project? And I ask, what do you have now at this very moment? The guy say, I have a pure concrete. Man, come to the paint department. And I show him a beautiful cement, paint cement, that concrete dye. He can use it. So it's cheaper than any tile. So it goes really well. So paint is always the cheapest and nice and more dynamic solution when your costs are in a budget, okay? So again, tiling, and then I talk about tiling. Look at this here. I love this here. The guy make this beautiful mosaic, these beautiful patterns with the tiling. See, he put angles in the tile. He played the colors of the tile with the white grout. And see, there's a lot of angles here, angles, like triangle, rectangle. And then he repeat in this beautiful, beautiful mural. So look at this. There's a continuity of the shape. The same shape you see here, we see in this beautiful mural. And then he breaks this with this beautiful archer. So all this square, all this angle is broken with this beautiful archer, which combined with the organic elements of the sanitary, with the toilet. So see how we can play, how we can use our creativity to make something really cool with so less material, just using the tile with different installation, different way to install, and different color or grout. And the rest will go to a thrift store and buy a beautiful mirror like that. Nobody wants, maybe $50, $12, you can buy this beautiful mural and compose a mosaic with the mural and the tile. And like here, for example, he used the same mosaic on the wall, he used on the floor. And the opposite walls, instead to start the tile, which would be more expensive, he just chose to paint it. And he put this mural here. As you can see, the mural reflects this mosaic here. So I have this mosaic in the same, in the other wall, which only have a paint. So we can play, we can make a lot of good ideas with something so simple. Or here, wallpaper. In this case, he only chose wallpaper. He put the tile on the floor and the rest of the wall covered with wallpaper. I don't have any concern about wallpaper. Some people think it's tacky. Some people think it's out of fashion. No, I don't think wallpaper is out of fashion, it's tacky. Depends the material, depends the situation, depends the customer. You can make something really cool with wallpaper, and it's cheaper to do it. Wallpaper is something really cheap. So, and here, the designer chose to use a subway tile with the same color grout. So as you can see, there's no contrast. So all the tile is uniform with the color of the bathtub, with the color of this cabinet, and then all the accent came with this beautiful wallpaper. So if he put some different grout here, if he put a darker grout, probably would be a really visual pollution, because we have all these mosaics matching, clashing with this beautiful wallpaper. So what he did do, he chose to make this tile more uniform, more low profile, make everything equals. It doesn't call attention because the grout is the same. And then he used this wallpaper as an accent. So that's it. And then in the floor, laminate floor. That's it, laminate floor. no problem. It's not a shower. But if the water spills here, no problem, because this is probably the best quality laminate floor. If the water spills, you have 24 hours to dry, and no problem, but no more than 24 hours. Another option is to use the mosaics. As you can see, he used another tile. It's not, it's similar to Subway. It's a 6x6 or 8x8 ceramic porcelain high glossy. And he used these mosaics. Instead to put all in the wall, he bring all the way to the floor, make this interesting look. So as you can see, he broke the monotony of the same tile on the wall, on the floor, using this mosaic like a strip, divided this space in two. So it's something really interesting to use. Or this guy here, he used this mosaic in the wall, and the same mosaic make this accent inside the shower. So this is a different porcelain, different pattern, different color from the floor, but he repeat the same mosaic was in the wall inside the shower. So brings a lot of design, and the color of this furniture with this mosaic is similar. So as you can see, there's a continuity, it doesn't clash. So we can do a lot of stuff with this mosaic, just experimenting. So, and this here, some changes. As you can see, I choose the trends for a small bathroom. So one of the most trends now is to use the maximum space for storage in the bathroom. So think about bathroom, the place you can store a lot of stuff using the heights of the walls. And a lot of people choose to put the machine, the laundry machine inside the bathroom. It's totally okay because the apartment is small now. Why not to have the laundry machine inside the bathroom? Or this storage here. So as you can see, this space is so small, and this square is the shower. So he put the shower together, the toilet and this stairs to access the shower. Of course, this is for me, for you, for us, okay. But for elder people, it won't work. But this step ladder, this is stairs here. But anyways, I want to put this slide for you to see the way they organize the space. We talk about finishing, we talk about tile, talk about everything, but I need to highlight one really important aspect in the design is the storage space. Okay, storage space must be as priority for you as the access need, as the inclusive design, etc. Because we need to storage. And bathroom usually they don't pay attention to this. We need to pay attention to storage. Or this here, let me see. Like this. So small bathroom, and this is just a simple shelves with these brackets goes in the wall. So it's something so simple, so cheap. It's not so expensive. The same color. So we have a lot of possibility to make something really cool with simple material, cheap material, used material. And I think the creativity is, we highlight our creativity when we don't have money. When you have a little money, we are way more creative, and that must be the mantra for a job. Doesn't matter how much money your customer has. Try to be economical and use your creativity to bring a lot of solution with less money. Your customer will love you because of that. So storage. You can use the crate box. You can use we can adapt to some old shelvings. Anyways, there's a lot of possibility when you talk about design and bathroom. So that's it. Good luck. I totally believe in you guys. I know you guys will be an awesome job. I believe you guys have all the creativity. So we still, today is November 16. We have a little bit more than 1 month to finish this project. So it's enough time. So my idea is to pass all this information now and leave you guys more free to do your project. Okay, so the next class we'll talk about the chapter, but please don't wait for the class. Anticipate all the information, because now we only have a little bit more than 1 month to finalize the project. Got it? So that's it for today. That's the class. Do you have any questions? Is anybody live?
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Have a nice night.
Thank you very much.